Yes, please, you can unmute and you can answer.
Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam. Next.
Imam rajarshayo vidum.
Sakalani
Sakalena
Mahata
mahata yoganasha parantapa.
Continuation to that. This fourth chapter, these three slokas are very important, and we are going to discuss 4.3 sloka. First, we will do the recitation part. After that, we will go to the explanation part. Please try to repeat after me, line by line. First line I will recite. After that, you have to recite for 4 times. Okay, like that. After completing of 4 lines, 2 lines together, and 4 lines. Are you ready?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I'll share the screen. First, we will do word by word, and after that, line by line.
Little bigger from what?
Yeah, Mataji. That's the reason it's little. For few lines maybe little tough. That's the reason we will do word by word. Sa evayam
Sa evayam
mayatedya
maya
Mayatedya
yogaha
yoga
proktaha
Proktaha
puratanaha
Puratanaha
bhaktosi me
Bhaktosi
me
sakacheti
Sakacheti
rahasyam
Rahasyam
etad uttamam.
uttamam.
Okay, hope every word is clear for you. Is there any difficulty to pronounce any word?
No, bro.
Okay, Hari bol, then nice. We will do line by line. Please repeat after me. Sa evayam mayatedya.
Sa evayam
Evayam
mayatedya.
Mayatedya
4 times.
Sa evayam mayatedya. Sa
Saevyam
evayam mayatedya. Sa evayam mayatedya.
Yoga prokta puratanaha.
Yogaha Puratana Yogaha Puratana
Puratana.
Yogaha Puratana Yogaha Puratana
Bhaktosi me sakacheti.
Bhaktosi me sakacheti Bhaktosi me sakacheti
Sakacheti.
Rahasyam etaduttamam.
Rahasyam
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 etaduttamam. Rahasyam etaduttamam.
Rahasyam
Rahasyam etaduttamam.
Rahasyam etaduttamam. Okay, 2 lines together we will go ahead. Sa evayam mayatedya yoga proktaha puratanaha.
Mayatedya Yoga Prakta Puratanam Sayam Tadeva Yogya Pravata Puratanam
Sa evayam
Mahātedya yoga proktaha puratanam.
Not Puratanam, it is Puratanaha.
Proktaha puratanam.
Puratanaha. Okay, next 2 lines. Bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
Tuisi me sakcheti rahasyam Utaduttanam
Bhaktosi me
Uttam
sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
Etaduttanam
Sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
Uttam
Bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
Very good, very nice. 4 lines together we'll go ahead. Vayam mayatedya yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
एवं
स
मया
एवं मायातेद्य योगप्रोक्तः पुरातनम् भक्तोऽसि मयि सखा चेति रहस्यम् एतदुत्तमम्
स एवं महातेज्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यम् एतदुत्तमम् स एवं महातेज्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यम् एतदुत्तमम्
रहस्यं हेतुदुत्तमम्
स एवं महातेज्य भक्तः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यम् एतदुत्तमम्
रहस्यं
Very nice. I request any one devotee, please raise your hand and read the synonyms. Any other devotee? Yes, please raise your hand. We know Bhuvarna Mataji is very active, but yes, Uma Mataji, please go ahead. Please read the synonyms. After that, we will also read along with you.
Saha, the
Go ahead.
same.
Saha, the same.
Eva, certainly.
Eva, certainly.
I am this.
I am this.
Maya, by me.
Maya, by me.
Say unto you.
Te, unto you.
Adhya, today.
Today.
Yoga, the science of yoga.
Yoga, the science of yoga.
Proktaha, spoken.
Proktaha, spoken.
Puratanaha, very old.
Puratanaha,
very old.
Bhaktaha, devotee.
Bhaktaha, devotee.
devotee.
Asi, you are.
Asi, you are.
You are
May, my.
Me, my.
Sakha, friend.
Saka, friend.
Sakha, friend.
Cha, also.
Cha, also.
Also.
Iti, therefore.
Iti,
therefore.
Rahasyam, mystery.
Rahasya,
Mystery.
He, certainly.
He, certainly.
Certainly.
Etat, this.
Etat,
This.
Uttamam, transcendental.
Uttamam.
Uttamam, transcendental.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Can any one devotee read the translations? Few words together. Yes, Shivani Mataji, go ahead.
That very ancient
That very ancient.
science of the relationship
Science of the relationship.
Of the relationship
is today
is today
told by me to you.
Told by me.
told by me
Told by me to you.
Because
you.
you are my devotee
Because
you are my devotee
as well as my friend
As well as
my friend
and can therefore understand
and
can therefore understand
the transcendental mystery
the
transcendental mystery
of this science.
of the
of this science.
Thank you so much, Mataji, Shivani Mataji, very nice. And I request any other devotee, please read the purport. Please raise your hand. Yes, Kaushalnath Prabhu, please read the purport also. Yes, Kaushalnath Prabhu. Yeah, Prabhu, you can unmute. Yes. Is my voice is clear to you, Prabhu? I cannot hear anything from you. Yes, Prabhu, clear. Yeah, Kaushalnath Prabhu. Okay, any other devotee like to read? There is a network issue from Paushanath Nigam Prabhu, I think. Any other devotee like to read the purport? Yes, Shivani Mataji. Go ahead. Shivani Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay, Prabhuji. There are two classes of men, namely the devotee and the demon. The Lord selected Arjuna as the recipient of this great science, owing to his being a devotee of the Lord. But for the demon, it is not possible to understand this great mysterious science. There are a number of editions of this great book of knowledge. Some of them have commentaries by the devotees, and some of them have commentaries by the demons. Commentation by the devotees is real, whereas that of the demons is useless. Arjuna accepts Shree Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and any commentary on the Gita following in the footsteps of Arjuna is real devotional service to the cause of this great science. The demonic, however, do not accept Lord Krishna as he is. Instead, they concoct something about Krishna and mislead general readers from the path of Krishna's instructions. Here is a warning about such misleading paths. One should try to follow the disciplic succession from Arjuna and thus be benefited by this great science of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Thank you.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Shivani Mataji. And we'll move it to our next session, that is fill in the blanks. Hope everyone is ready for that. Hare Krishna. Hope everyone is ready for the fill in the blank session.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji, for confirming. I'll share the screen. First, I will show you the sloka. First couple of times, please read that sloka in your mind. Okay, couple of times. Okay, like this you do. Saevayam mayatedya yoga proktaha puratanaha bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam. Like this couple of times you please read in your mind. You try to read any sloka with certain pitch, like for example, just see Sarvayam mayatedya yoga proktaha puratanaha bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam. Like this, if you recite with any particular pitch, you can remember this sloka for a long time. Okay, if you are done, then we will move to the fill in the blank session. Yes, first level. Please raise your hands. Yes, Bharat Prabhu. Your voice is very low, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Now it's clear.
Sa evayam mayatedya yoga prokta puratana bhakto sime sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
Hari Bol, Bharat Prabhu. Very nice. Krishna Rao Prabhu, go ahead.
Prabhuji, there's a little in my voice, maybe break because I'm not feeling well, but still I'll read.
No issue.
Saevayam mayatedya yoga proktaha puratanaha bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam.
Hari Bol, very nice. Yes, Uma Mataji.
स एवयं मयातेद्या योग प्रोक्त पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यं हे एतद् उत्तमम्.
Hari Bol. Yes, Jayalakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. स एवायं मयातेद्या योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यं हेतदुत्तमम्.
Hari Bol. We'll give next level chance to other devotees. Yes, Bansilal Prabhu.
Yeah. Saevyam mayatedya yogyah praktah puratanam bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam hetayita uttamam.
Hari Bol. Very nice, Prabhu. Yes, Navya Mataji.
स एवया मयातेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः
Bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasam he etaduttamam.
Hari bol. Very nice, Mataji. Yes, Swati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Saivayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana bhakto sine sakacheti rahasyame tad uttamam.
Hari bol. Very nice. Very nice, Mataji. We'll move to third level. Please raise your hands, those who can do the third level. Yes, Bharat Prabhu.
स एवां मया तेद्या योग प्रोक्त पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यं हे एतत् उत्तमम्.
Hari bol. Very nice, Prabhu. Yes, Sai Prema Mataji or Bhuna Mataji. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Saevayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam ye taduttamam. Hare Krishna
Hari bol.
Prabhuji.
Hari bol. Very nice. Krishna Rao Prabhu. Go ahead.
सायेवयं माया तेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे साका चेति रहस्यं हेतुदुत्तमम्.
Hari bol. Very nice. Yes, Uma Mataji.
स एवयं मया तेद्या योग प्रोक्त पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यं हे एतद् उत्तमम्.
Hari bol. Very nice. Yes, Swati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Saivayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana bhakto sine sakacheti rahasyam etad uttamam.
Very bol. Very nice, Mataji. Very nice. And those who can do it, there is a little twist. From last week we are doing this. If you can do it now, please turn on the video and try to do it. There is a little challenge, but if you can do it, it will be very nice. Those who can do it, please raise your hands. I'll close my eyes like this. Savayam mayate jo yoga prokta puratana bhaktosi me sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam. Like this. Close your eyes. Yes, Jayalakshmi Mataji, very nice. Please turn on the video.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandatpranam. Saevayam maya tedya yoga prakta puratanaha bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam hetaduttamam.
Hari bol, very nice, Mataji. Yes, Krishna Rao Prabhu, turn on the video.
Yes, Prabhuji. सायेवयं माया तेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातोऽसि मे साका चेति रहस्यं हेतुदुत्तमम्.
Hari bol, very nice, Prabhu. But you turn on the video, but we cannot see your face, Prabhu.
Hare.
No issue, Prabhu. Very nice try. Yes, Bhuna Mataji, please turn on the video first. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. You are in mute, Mataji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Saevayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam ye taduttamam.
Very bol, very nice. Anyone wants to try? I will not do anything to you. Don't get afraid. I'll help you. In fact, if you can do it, it will be very nice. Last time Vasanta Mataji has done. Mataji, can you try this time also? I'll help you. Don't worry about that. Matajis are coming forward. I request Prabhuji also, please come forward and recite the sloka. It's a challenge for everyone. Yes, anyone wants to do? I'll take the names. Bharat Prabhu, Kaushalnath Prabhu, Rajeshri Mataji, Navya Mataji, Shivani Mataji, Swati Mataji. Anyone wants to try? No webcam, Prabhuji. Okay, no issue, Prabhu. Everyone don't say the same. Same thing, I don't know webcam, no webcam. It's just to practice. It's not that we are doing anything to you. I know that you can do it, but only thing to increase your
Confident.
Short comes to come forward to recite the sloka. If you can do it, it will be very nice. Any one devotee just try. Last time I appreciate Vasanta Mataji. I think Mataji has done it very nicely. Any one devotee, at least for one devotee, we will do it and we will move it to the next session. It's not compulsory, but if you can do it, it will be very nice. Yes, Vasanta Mataji. Yes, Hari Bol. Very nice.
स एवयं महातेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातन भक्तोऽसिमो सः चेति रहस्यम् एतदुत्तमम्.
Hari Bol. Very nice, Mataji. Yes, anyone wants to try? Bona Mataji is applauding you, Mataji. Hari Bol. Very nice. Okay, first I will do little explanation about this, and after that I will hand over it to Bona Mataji to carry on. Actually, if you look at this sloka is very important sloka. If you look at this, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, okay, that if you look at this sloka, Savayam Mayate Yoga Prokta Puratana Bhakto Sime Sakacheti Rahasyam Etaduttamam. This very ancient science of relationship with the Supreme is today told to you, because you are my devotee as well as friend, and therefore, okay, understand the transcendental mystery of this science. What is this transcendental mystery? Why Krishna has told this knowledge to Arjuna? Actually, it is coming in a parampara. Like, yes, Krishna has first initially told to Vivaswan, then Vivaswan to Manu, Manu to Ishwaku, Ishwaku to, slowly it is coming down. As the chain got little break is there. That's the reason Krishna is now telling to Arjuna. And Krishna uses two important words at here. One is devotee as well as friend. Krishna never says that you are my friend, I explain you. Krishna first he uses the word devotee as well as my friend. Therefore, understand this transcendental mystery of this science. And Krishna uses this word. Why Krishna uses particularly these two words, we will come to know. And first, we request Bona Mataji to give our explanation for 5 to 10 minutes. And every week you also get chance. Okay, please be prepared for that also. Yes, Bona Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to all. So I have made a little notes, so I'll take it as a reference to continue with this session. So in a session, Prabhupada explaining about this Bhagavad Gita sloka. So as Govardhan Prabhu told that this is very important verse. So actually, to understand Bhagavad Gita, we must know the meaning of each and every verse. But out of all, we have 108 important shlokas. So out of those 108 important shloka, this was one of the shloka which is very important to understand the Bhagavad Gita. So Prabhupada told that in purport it is mentioned. So there are two classes of men. One is devotee and one is demon. So devotee, like Krishna chosen Arjuna because as Govardhan Prabhu mentioned that he is a friend and as well as devotee. So in Bhagavad Gita introduction, it is mentioned that we can see, like we can we can practice devotion to the Lord in 5 ways. What are those 5 ways? Are like Shanta Bhav. Shanta Bhav means like we are adoring Lord Shree Krishna as our king. So next, second one is Dasya Bhava, like in the sentiment mode of servitude towards Shree Krishna, because like we are feeling like he is our master. So that is the Dasya Bhava, second one. And third one is Sakhya Bhava, like what Arjuna felt, like Krishna as a friend. So that is third, friend, as a friend, considering Krishna as our friend. And fourth one is Vatsalya Bhava, like considering Krishna as our child. And fifth one is Madhurya Bhava, like we are considering Krishna as our soul beloved. So in these 5 ways, we can we can practice devotion towards Lord. So Krishna has chosen Arjuna because he is both a devotee and also friend. But many people may ask why he only chosen still why he only chosen Arjuna. Even in that Kurukshetra war, there are many scholars. I mean, like what to say? Even there is a Vedavyas war at that moment. Even Asita, Devala, and Raja Rishis, Maharaja Yudhishthira was present. They are so like what to tell, great learned scholars. Still, I mean, Krishna didn't choose those people because they felt that Krishna is a normal person like that. But Arjuna has already surrendered. I mean, Arjuna is actually a friend of Krishna, and also he completely surrendered to Sri Krishna as a supreme personality of Godhead. So that's why he has chosen Arjuna. And in Bhagavad Gita purport of this verse, it is mentioned that Prabhupada has mentioned that two classes of men. So, and also this verse speaks about disciplic succession. It is so important us to follow the disciplic succession, because there will be no there will be no alteration. What to say? There will be no changes. Mundane changes will be not there if we follow the disciplic succession. But if we follow others, like there are many interpreters, like commentaries, many devotees, even devotees have done the commentaries, but there are even other people who are not from the disciplic succession. So those commentaries can makes us far from the path of Krishna consciousness. So this verse speaks about that. So, like he has chosen Arjuna, he is military man. Still, he has Krishna has chosen Arjuna because he is a friend and devotee of Shree Krishna. So that's the thing. And and the demons. And Prabhupada also mentioned that these demons are considered as rascals. So these the people like they don't consider Krishna as supreme personality of Godhead. Like they conquered, like they lack something which is unrelated, which is actually not happened. Those they will include all those things in that interpretation. So the people who, even the great scholars, great people, how to tell, even when they are great in their education or academics or scholars, like without devotion, in like if they don't have devotional heart, like they can't understand Krishna. So this Krishna conscious movement like improve which I mean it purifies us our heart, and it makes us pure devotees. So, and we follow Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. Like we are actually following Parampara. So that's the thing. Like how to say? There is a process will be there for bhakti, to improve bhakti. There will be a process. First one is like we have to listen about our Lord, like how we are how we are attending this session to know about Krishna. So this is the beginning of bhakti. So that's the thing. We can only improve our bhakti through this kind of sessions. That's it, Prabhuji. That's what I wanted to say.
Hare Krishna. I request all the devotees please loudly chant 3 times Hare Bol to Govardhan Mataji.
Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I'd like to thank Govardhan Mataji for coming forward to give explanation for 5 to 10 minutes. I really appreciate her. And this is the first time Mataji is trying, even though Mataji has done it very, very nicely. Few important points that I like to tell to Mataji. That is, background is very nice, Mataji. Your lighting is also very good. And the only thing is like little camera adjustment was not good. It was moving here and there. And initially your confidence levels are very good, Mataji. And you prepared a lot of notes. I think I should appreciate for that. And I really like to thank you for coming forward to give the presentation.
Yeah, Prabhuji, thanks a lot. And one more thing I want to add. like Krishna and actually this whole Bhagavad Gita was spoken within 45 minutes to Arjuna in the battlefield. So I read about this in one of the video. I mean, I was watching in a video where like a rapid fire was held at that time. So one Prabhu were answering to all the questions of the interview. So at that time I was shocked. Like Arjuna is so great person. Like he was so devoted to Krishna, and like he became a saintly person by his devotion. So I I was comparing myself at that time. Like within 45 minutes he understood Vedavyas given this much of books for us to understand. Still we are unable to grasp that knowledge.
Nice analogy, Mataji. Nice way you are experiencing it. I saw in couple of times you are enjoying it while saying it. You are enjoying it. It's very good sign, Mataji. And coming back to this sloka, as I mentioned you, that like Saivayam Mayate Dhya Yoga Prokta Puratana Bhukto Sime Sakacheti Rahasyam Etad Uttamam. Actually, this very ancient science of relationship with Supreme is today told by me to you. Okay, and Krishna uses two reasons. One is you are my devotee as well as my friend, and therefore try to understand this transcendental mystery of science. Actually, if you look at first, Krishna has given this knowledge to, as I mentioned, you sun god, Vivaswan to Manu to Ikshvaku to. It is coming down in a parampara. And in previous sloka also, we uses the word Rajarshi. Krishna is giving this knowledge to kings. Okay, many people may have a misconception because Krishna is very good friend to Arjuna. That's the reason he told. But Krishna uses the word devotee, my devotee. The devotee word is very important at here. And Krishna is telling that I have given this knowledge to you again, because this verse indicates that first it is not a new thing. Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Okay, purpose is not to give a new, but to renew the knowledge that which Krishna is given in the past, which is lost. And because of this time, it has been lost, and Krishna is renewing it. As I mentioned you, it's not new, it is renewed, the knowledge that Krishna is giving to Arjuna. So that very knowledge is given to you, and newness is given in this verse to encourage us. And you may say that in this sloka we uses the word puratana. If generally we don't have value for old things like that, we will say. But let's see how old is gold. We will do some analogy. For example, if you want to purchase a phone, you want to purchase a latest one or old one? Latest. Okay. For example, I give you two options to select a mobile. For example, I have this one. Okay, this normal phone and this one. Which phone you will select?
Smartphone.
Right.
Smartphone you will select. Okay. And coming back to the, for example, another example of car. For example, latest car is there, old car is there. Which one you select?
Latest
one you will select. Okay, and coming back to this knowledge, why we have to select this Puratanamaya knowledge? Why we have to select this? Many
Because
people
it
will
is
come
a
and say to you.
It is applicable today also.
Many people may come and say, "You, this Bhagavad Gita is very old. 5,500 years back, Krishna has spoken to Arjuna. Now technology has changed. Everything is changed. This may not be useful for you." Like that, they may come and say. Okay, how we can answer to that?
Bhagavad Gita's essence are there, Prabhuji. One thing, Bhagavad Gita's essence is that it should be listened as it is. So,
it is very old now. Like as the technology changes, we are changing, keeps on changing. When I show you some basic model 4, you said like it's not required for me. New one I required. Now you are saying these things. But why we have to give importance to Puratana? Krishna uses the word Puratana in this sloka.
Because it's not about. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Because it's about soul, na Prabhuji.
Okay, it's about soul, but it's old, no?
There's nothing old or new about soul.
Okay.
Because it is a manual.
Okay. I'll give you a simple analogy so that you can answer to other people. Just to answer other people. I know you are devotee, you are trying to give right answer, but I'll tell you in a different way we can answer. For example, if you're going to a doctor, okay, if you're going to any pharmaceutical company or anything, if they're saying that our company is 125 years old, our hospital is 150 years old, like that, if they tell you, and even though it is very old, that experience is there, new doctors with experience, they will come and treat you very well. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That experience is important. Even though it is Puranatana, that is experience, the essence is very important. And I was surprised when I using stapler in my company and some puncher to punch some holes in a paper. In Kangaro, it mentioned that some 200 years or 300 years old, like that he mentioned on that company name. They're using their company name, okay, this much years old company, like that they're using it. And coming back to drug companies also, many drug companies, they'll use that 123 years old, 125 years old, like that they will mention. And in Hyderabad, there is a medicine called Jinda Tilisma. How many of you heard about this medicine? Jinda Tilisma.
In Corona, it became famous, Prabhuji.
Yeah, in Corona, it has become very famous. Not only in Corona, everyone knows about this Jinda Tilisma. Even though it is very old, it is very effective. Am I right? Many people have heard about
Yes,
this.
Prabhuji.
Okay. Now you tell me whether you go by experience or you go by new.
Experience.
Both we will see. Experience and newness, both we will see. And Krishna is giving that both at here. Krishna is giving that experience, Puratanama, and in a new way, Krishna is giving this knowledge to everyone. That's the reason, even though it is very old, it is very reliable and authenticity is there. That's the reason now also, not even a single sloka is changed in Bhagavad Gita. Whereas many great scientists, I'm not comparing in a different way, I try to understand the gist of this comparison. For example, many scientists, they will innovate so many things. After that, okay, after writing some books, they will do some additions. Addition 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, they will do addition. In Bhagavad Gita, have you ever seen that this sloka is not applicable now? This sloka we have to change, we have to do additions. Have you ever noticed these things in Bhagavad Gita?
No, Prabhuji.
Even though Puratana, it is very authentic. That's the reason we have to believe this knowledge as it is. Then only we can take the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, and Krishna is giving this old knowledge in a newness to Arjuna, and old is gold. And so Krishna, when he gives this knowledge, outer world is changing. Okay, as I mentioned, your outer world keeps on changing, but we are also try to change outer world by science and technology. Therefore, the newest thing is often value in our outer world. Okay, as I mentioned, as I showed you two phones, one basic model and one smartphone. You're choosing smartphone because, okay, you're going for outer world. There is nothing wrong in it, okay? And but the inner world, there is a essentially the same force that is at work, okay, inside. Okay, outside we may changing. For example, if I'm getting white hair, I'm using some dye. Okay, if I'm getting some wrinkles, I'm using some facelift. I am changing outside. For outside world, I'm changing outside, but internal things are same as it is. Lust, anger, greed, jealousy, everything is same inside. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you say that in olden days that lust, anger, greed, and everything is there? Now it is not there. Can we say this?
No.
No, it keeps on there. Outside world may be changing, but inside things are as it is. That's the reason this Bhagavad Gita will help us to change from inside. Okay, Krishna uses word Yoga Prokta Puratana. First, we will try to understand the essence of this yoga. Yoga enables us to overcome the lower flights, which I'm saying lower side, and connect ourself to the higher side. Okay, with the highest, that is nothing but Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is eternally or like is connected with us. But do we sideline when we take lower side? Generally, we like when we contact with these lower sides like lust, anger, greed, and jealousy, we are not connected to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This Yoga Prokta Puratana, this yoga enables us to connect this knowledge, especially will connect us to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The meaning of yoga, generally nowadays many people are using this word yoga everywhere. And I saw recently in 21st June, I think it's International Yoga Day. It has been celebrated all over the world, and everyone is saying that I'm practicing yoga, but they don't know the meaning of the yoga. They're just doing asanas like this pranayama, like different asanas. They are doing it with the bodily postures, and they're saying it is a yoga. Yoga means the which will connect us to Supreme Personality of Godhead is called yoga. But are they connecting us with the help of asanas? Are they connecting us to Supreme Personality of Godhead? And that we have to see. But this yoga prokta puratana will help us to connect to Supreme Personality of Godhead. And people have, like as I mentioned, people will have this anardas, lust, anger, greed, jealousy, everything is there inside the head. And knowing this, wise person will focus on this time-tested, time-honored, reliable thing. What is that reliable? Our relationship with Krishna is reliable, and our eternal relationship with Krishna is supreme reliable in this world. The knowledge of developing that relation with Krishna is given here. Rahasyam etad uttamam. Rahasya means topmost secret. And Krishna, actually, frankly speaking, Krishna, there is no need to keep any secrets. But people are not interested in ultimate questions. That's the reason Krishna is giving this knowledge as secret. And people are interested in lower questions like how can I get food? How can I get shelter? How can I get cloth? How can I go for like opposite sex? Like that, people are interested only these things. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithuna. Animals also interested in 4 things. Then what is the difference between we and animals? We need to focus on ultimate questions. What are those ultimate questions? Okay, sometimes heart wants higher questions. Like sometimes when we are feeling sad or morose, or when we are consciousness is very high, then we will think that, what is the purpose of my life? Okay, why I'm doing it? What I'm doing it? Is it important for me? Like this, we may question. But coming back to, I'm talking about heart side. This heart side. When I come to belly, I will think about lower things like let me fulfill my stomach. I'll focus on the smaller things. But Krishna is giving this secret, okay, and Krishna is frequently giving this secret because of causeless mercy to us. Krishna is giving a topmost secret knowledge to us so that we can go back home, back to Godhead. He's giving this reason, he's giving this knowledge to Arjuna because Bhaktosime Sakacheti. We will discuss about for 5 minutes about this Bhaktosime Sakacheti. And repeatedly, if you look at this Bhagavad Gita, those who are reading Bhagavad Gita, they will know. Actually, Krishna uses 2 words, Bhaktosme and Sakacheti. Bhakta means devotee and Saka means friend. And repeatedly, Krishna is saying you in Bhagavad Gita, like Krishna, you are Anusuya, means without envious. That's the reason I'm sharing this knowledge. Okay. Generally, envious people, we will talk about this analogy for 1-2 minutes. Person who is non-envious, okay, means they will be dear to Krishna. If he is envious, he may not be dear to Krishna. Krishna is choosing a person who is non-envious. Why Krishna is choosing non-envious? The reason is Krishna knows it. Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame divyam evam yoveti tatvata tatva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Krishna is saying, Janma karma chame divyam, my birth and everything, past tense, everything is divyam, means transcendental. Janma karvam cheme divyam evam yoveti tatvata tatva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Just by knowing my transcendental like birth and past times, then you will not get any birth. Like you will be out of this birth and death. And Krishna is choosing a person who is non-envious. The person who is non-envious of Krishna, he can hear this and he can relish it. For example, just namesake, you for 1 minute, assume that you like me. Okay, for namesake, if you like me, if I teach anything to you, okay, you'll appreciate me. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
If I do any activity, you'll appreciate me. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And Krishna is saying, just by knowing about Krishna, okay, you'll get liberated from this world. And Krishna is choosing non-envious persons. Okay, means those who are dear to Krishna, Krishna is giving this transcendental knowledge to them. And why Krishna is not giving to non-envious person? The reason is they may get away from the person. For example, if you don't like me, okay, if you don't like me, if I say good thing also, you are interested to listen anything?
No, Prabhuji.
You don't at all show any interest to listen at me. And in fact, you may blaspheme me also. Prabhu always say like this, leave it, he's waste fellow, like that you may say. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Okay. If Krishna started giving this knowledge to envious persons also, they may come near to Krishna or they may go away from the Krishna. You tell me.
Go away.
Away from Krishna.
People
They
will
will
go
go
away
away.
from the Krishna, and Krishna don't want to do that. That's the reason Krishna is selecting a persons who are dear to Krishna, and that's the reason Krishna chosen Arjuna as a medium to transform this Bhagavad Gita knowledge to him, so that he will relish it. At the same time, he get liberated, and in a parampara, other people also will come and listen it. And that's the reason this transcendental knowledge, when you want to hear, the person should be non-envious, then only can enjoy. Many people in society, they are envious of Krishna. Like they say that why Krishna is a supreme personality of God, why I have to believe? Like that they may debate with you. That's the reason in 10 offenses of chanting holy name, okay, instructing this transcendental knowledge to a faithless person is also one type of offense, because you are making him to go away from Krishna. That's the reason many people comes and ask me, Prabhu, my parents are not listening, my parents are not accepting this Krishna consciousness, what to do? I will tell him simply, don't argue with them, just give Krishna prasad. Because if you go and argue with him, the gap increases. When you don't argue, if you personally behave very nicely with your behavior, they will come closer. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, we need to be very careful when you're giving this transcendental knowledge. Krishna choosing very wisely to whom he has to give transcendental knowledge. We need to be very careful. Those who are dear to Krishna, those who are okay, like a little bit inclined to Krishna, then only we have to give this knowledge. Krishna is giving this knowledge to the person who loves him, because Janma Karma Chame Divyam, or non-envious. That's the reason Krishna is giving this knowledge. Okay, yoga is not about only karma yoga, it is about bhakti yoga. With bhakti, we have to connect it to Supreme Personality of God. Okay, understanding about that and doing bhakti will give us this ultimate benefit for all of us. And Krishna using this word devotee. If you want to understand the science of bhakti, then we need to be devoted to Krishna. Then only we can understand. Okay, that's the reason many people, okay, those who are devotee, they will come after practicing spirituality for some days. Okay, they're getting this devotional bijam, means seed in their heart. Then they will come and join this type of classes. You are very fortunate because you already placed that seed. That's the reason you are receiving this knowledge. At least in Bhagavad Gita introduction, Srila Prabhupada mentioned, at least theoretically, many people should accept Krishna's Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then only they can experience, they can understand the Supreme Science. Okay, as the test case, we need to accept just to test ourselves, like whether Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead or not. But we have to theoretically also we have to accept, so that we can understand this knowledge. Many people act like a devotee, but they cannot enjoy the essence of Bhagavad Gita. The reason is, when we approach Krishna with devotion, the honey bottle, for example, many acharyas use the devotional service in the form of honey bottle. Okay, if you do devotional service without the essence of bhakti, then you are licking the honey bottle from outside. Can you enjoy it?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
No,
We cannot
Prabhuji.
enjoy it. But this bhakti, okay, bhakti to Krishna will help you to open the bottle of the honey, so that we can enjoy the honey inside. Without devotion, the honey bottle will not be open, and people will pursue and try to enjoy honey from the outside. They cannot enjoy it. They try to pretend themselves as a devotee. They will wear tilak, they will do all type of things. Okay, namesake, they will go and they do all type of bhakti, but they cannot enjoy the essence of honey until and unless they open the bottle of the honey. And this bhakti will help us to open the bottle of the honey. Arjuna knows it, and Arjuna, with the help of bhakti, he tried to open the bottle of the honey. That is nothing but Krishna. Krishna opened his mouth. Krishna words, Krishna Nam, Krishna, everything which has come from the Krishna is nectar. And that's the reason this Bhagavad Gita is a nectar. Bhagavad Gita, for the first time, Krishna using this in Bhagavad Gita, using the word called bhakti. Now, if you till now 4th chapter, if you see, never uses Krishna word like bhaktosime sakachit, like that, never used. But at this point, Krishna using the word bhakti. When we want to serve and be devoted to Krishna, okay, then we can also, with the help of devotion, if we can approach Krishna slowly, we can also open the bottle of the honey and we can also enjoy. The process may be slow, but it will definitely will enjoy the honey. This knowledge is given to Arjuna. The timeless knowledge is given to Arjuna from time to time, and which is made accessible to everyone because of Krishna and Arjuna, because Arjuna is very dear to Krishna. And I'll tell you a small story, and I like to end the class here with a small story. I'll take only 5 minutes more of your time. If you're interested, I'll explain you one more story also. Actually, once Narada Muni went to a Brahmana. He is very expert in reciting the slokas. Almost he will wake up in Brahma Muhurta and he will do all type of like rituals which is prescribed in the Shastras. And day activity is perfect. Like he looks like an ideal man. And Narada Muni came to him, and after interacting with him some time, and he asked, like, Narada Muni, I heard that regularly you will go and meet Supreme Personality of Godhead. Am I right? He said, yes. And if you go and meet this time, please ask me when I will get liberated. He said, okay, obviously I'll go and ask. And while he was going, and there was a cobbler, he had the same question and he was very curious, and with lot of devotion he went to Narada Muni and he has pranamam, he has done Dandavat pranamam and asked the same question. If you don't mind, if I'm qualified, can you please ask the same question on behalf of me also, when I will get liberated? And Narada Muni went, he is a like transcendental person. He can go to Supreme Personality of Godhead anytime, any wherever he is there, he can go without appointment. So he is such a person. And he went, and after completing of his work, normal transactions, like normal interaction, then he asked this question. Actually, Prabhu, I want to ask you one question. When I'm coming to you, I met one Brahmana, and he's very good at performing all the rituals. He's very good, looks like devotee to you. And he asked one question: how, when he will get liberated? Little hesitant to ask further questions. And like Vishnumurti, Krishna understood the mind of Narada Muni, and he said, when you go and answer these people, if they ask, by chance if they ask what Vishnumurti is doing or what Krishna is doing, tell him that from eye of a needle, for needle eye will be there, no? For needle eye will be there. From eye of a needle, okay, Krishna or Vishnu is passing an elephant. Just tell him if they ask. And Narada Muni could not understand anything, and he said, okay, I will convey this message. And with dilemma in mind, he is a great devotee, he is a Brahmana, he do all type of ritualistic activities day to day. Why Krishna told him that it takes thousands lifetime for him to go back home, back to world. And with the dilemma, he went to that person, and the Brahmana asked him, please Narada Muni, come, after a long time you come. Hope you ask my question to Vishnumurti. In the pride he was asking, definitely I'll go, I'll get an answer that I will liberate it this time, this lifetime only. He said, okay, have you asked my question to Vishnumurti? He said, yes, I asked you a question. Okay, what answer you got? He was expecting that this lifetime I will go back home, back to God. And Narada Muni said, actually Vishnumurti told, for you it takes 1,000 lifetimes. He was shocked. He was shocked, literally got shocked, because he never expected this answer from him. And he said, are you Narada Muni only? Have you met Vishnumurti? If you met Vishnumurti, what Vishnumurti is doing? Can you please tell me? Like that, he asked the question. And he remembered Vishnumurti words. When the person asks what I am doing, you have to tell the answer that I am passing an elephant from eye of a needle. He answered the same way. Actually, Vishnumurti is trying to pass an elephant from eye of a needle. He said, now I understood. Actually, you are not an Narada Muni. You did not went to spiritual world. You did not met Vishnumurti. You do think I'm a fool. Okay. Can anyone pass elephant from eye of a needle? Okay. You please get out. Like that, he was with angrily moved. He sent him out. And when he was going out, the cobbler, actually Narada Muni forget to answer the cobbler also. Cobbler himself came to him and asked, Narada Muni, I'm very fortunate. Again, I met you. Can you please tell me how many lifetimes I need to get liberated? Actually, he's expecting I may take more lifetimes because I'm not a qualified Brahmana. I'm having any qualification like that. He was thinking, and he said, actually, Vishnumurti told that this lifetime itself you'll go back home back to work. And he was happy. Oh my God, I'm very happy. Actually, because of your association, only I got this opportunity, I think. Thank you so much, like that he was saying. And Narada Muni was puzzled. This person is believing, and he told, without asking him only, he told, actually, when I am asking this question, okay, Vishnumurti is passing an elephant from an eye of a needle. He said, oh, everything is possible for Vishnu, like that he is saying. And Narada Muni asked him, do you believe that Vishnumurti is passing an elephant from eye of a needle? He said, obviously, what is not possible for Vishnumurti? He asked, with what belief you are believing that Vishnumurti is passing an elephant from eye of a needle? Can you please explain me? He said, he has given a super answer. If you never heard it, you'll enjoy it. He said, from gigantic tree, like big tree, banyan tree, will come from a small seed. Am I right or wrong? Big tree, gigantic tree, big banyan tree will come from a small seed.
Yes,
okay,
Prabhuji.
it nourishes and will come out so big. Okay, this small seed is having a technology to grow into a big. Okay, who made this? Supreme Personality of Godhead could made this. Okay, if we can made this, if we can make this banyan tree technology in a small seed, okay, can't he pass an elephant from eye of an needle? Nothing is impossible for Vishnu. He can pass it, like that he said. Then Narada Muni understood that, okay, even though the Brahmana who is having all the qualification but is not having faith on Supreme Personality of Godhead, even though this cobbler, the person who is stitching the like chupals or slippers, is having full confidence on Supreme Personality of Godhead, is having devotion that Supreme Personality of Godhead can do anything. This faith and this devotion will help him to get liberated from this material world in this lifetime itself. Then Narada Muni understood why it took 1,000 lifetimes for him to get liberated. And Krishna never sees the person education qualification. Krishna sees only bhakti. If the person is very devoted, then is ready to do any type of service. Okay, Krishna is ready to become a chariot driver for Arjuna. The reason is because he is bhakta and he is friend. He is having lot of devotion towards Krishna. That's the reason he's accepted a like minimum job, like that is driver job for Arjuna. Krishna never sees any qualification. Krishna never sees, okay, he's the richest person, I have to go and help him. Krishna never sees these things. Krishna never sees the qualification. Krishna sees only one thing. If you are having unflinching faith and devotion towards Krishna, then he will come and save you at any time. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining me today's session. If you have any questions, you can ask. Hope you hope you can understand the concept which I am narrating.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I don't know why you people are doing silence. If you have any questions, you can please ask me.